Hi, here's a quick review of the Timex Ironman Triathlon watch. So I'll just put it aside for a moment. What you get in the box, not much really. You get instruction manual in like 1,000 different languages. It comes attached on this, pretty smart. It keeps it nice and safe, that's about all you could ask for. And it comes in this nice little box. All in all, pretty snazzy box, and it keeps it safe. What more could you want? So we'll move on to the watch. The watch itself has got 5 buttons. It's got Indigo, which is the light, stop, reset, start and split button, mode, and set and recall. Now I found these buttons. Indigo is a bit tricky to press, and I'll show you it at the end of the video. I'll go in a dark room. The stop reset button works fine, although the split button, it could do with it being a bit higher up, because you can see doesn't really go much above the watch, so if you're doing reps or something, it is quite annoying to press, but it does beep so you know you've pressed it. So it'll be perfect for it. It's not going to matter that much. It does work if you're doing like 300 reps or something, but obviously it'll be a lot better. As it's for triathlon, you'll be doing longer reps anyway, so that should be fine. And on the main clock face itself, you've got the day, the time, whether it's PM or AM, and you can obviously change it to 24 and 12-hour clocks. Then if you cycle through, you've got the chronograph, simple start there, stop, and then you hold it to reset, so there's no danger of you resetting it by accident, because you do have to hold it down quite a while. And then what I find quite good is, normally you have to cycle through the menus. This one, you don't. You just press it back and it's straight back to your clock, because sometimes you've got to cycle through alarm, timer, stuff like that, but on this you don't have to. If you want to, you keep pressing. So here's the timer here. Then you can set how long you want it, like this. So at the moment, that's going to be like a... Then you hold to set. So that's ready to go. And there's a 15-hour timer. Probably not the best use of time, but you know. So after the timer, you go back to the clock. So again, you've got to keep cycling through. So there you've got I think you've got 3 alarms, I believe. This all comes in this stuff, but I've never had to need for alarms. But obviously, if you're going to wear it all the time, then you may need that. But again, this is also a feature I like, because you don't have to with this watch. You have to scroll through every single one to get back to the main menu, but on this you don't. It's just, I want chronograph, I'll use it, and then I'll go back to the watch, if you just leave it enough time, obviously. So apart from this, it also can remember key dates like birthdays, anniversaries. For me, I don't see the point in that. I've not really used that feature much, don't see why you would. It seems like a lot of effort to program into your watch when you might as well just leave it. But also, it is worth noting that it does say water resistant to 100 metres, but I have read online that some people's watches have been like flooding out if they've used it in the swimming baths and stuff, which for a triathlon watch is kind of, I don't see, it should be a lot better, because you're going to be using it for swimming and stuff. But I've used it in the shower and it's fine, because I usually just leave it on my wrist all day and it's still working fine. No water leakage, no condensation or anything. And I've got a power shower, so it does really get in the buttons. So as long as you don't use the buttons too much while you're in the shower, you should be fine. So I just cut to the Indiglo. It is pretty good. It does stay up light, and I'll just cut to the shot that. And overall, my thoughts are, for about 20 quid, it's a decent watch. It does fit quite on the large size. I mean, I've always got skinny wrists, but it does, as you can see, it's got quite a big customization, and once it's on, it does say secure. And this strap, if you can see just here, it locks in like that, so the strap is never batting about, which is really good, although it is a pain to undo afterwards, like that. And that's about it really. It's a great watch. The display is nice and clear when you're doing reps, when you're running, although the viewing angle is a bit tight, I find, in direct sunlight, but anything other than direct sunlight is fine, especially if you're like running midday, not midday, like early morning or late evening it should be fine. And I'll just cut to the indigo. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you've got any questions, leave them below. And there's the indigo there. As you can see, it's not too bright. It lasts for about 2-3 seconds, and the display is really easy to read. So yeah, thanks for watching.